Hi friends, I'm back to do a flip through of my winter journal that I finished weeks ago, but I just haven't had time to make a video. So time's ticking away, so I thought I better try and do that tonight. This is going to be the closure, this blue seam binding, but I already opened it, so I just wanted to show you how pretty it looks with that. And here's the cover, and this kit I used is from Crafty Cat USA on Etsy. It's one of her winter kits, winter past, I think. And the cover is cloth, like tea-dyed colored fabric with a vintage white tablecloth over it. And there's a file folder in between, sandwiched in between, to give it stability. And this is from the kit, and it's pretty vintage ice skaters. And I put some blue tickets from the Junk Journal Studio, and a little cluster, some vintage doilies, and a carved mother of pearl button. And I left the label empty so whoever buys this can write what they want on it. And this is the first page. Here is a pocket also made. Let me snip this little thread. Oh, I forgot to see how this is. Let me measure this. It's 9 inches by 5 3/4. And this is the first inside the cover, and I made a little dangly thing, some tickets and tags and lace, and a little vintage picture. This is a huge journal card. And these tags here are printables from Carrie, C-E-R-I, Carrie the Crafter, on Etsy. I punched out a little snowflake on this one. It has some little garment pin with some blue beads and some yarn that has little teeny pom-poms on it. I thought that went well. I really love how this came out. Here's a vintage doily that can be flipped up to right if you want to. Some little pom-poms. This page has a little snowflake tuck spot with some note cards, journal cards. I'm doing this filming at, I think it's like 3:40 or 3:58 or something like that a.m. And I need to get to bed. For some reason I can't sleep at night, and I don't fall asleep till 5 in the morning. So I'm going to try to hurry up and do this before my husband gets up for work. And then I will try to get some sleep. So there's 3 journal cards there, a little sparkly bling and some eyelash yarn, some coffee dyed papers to write on, little stenciling, vintage doily, printable from the kit. So pretty. Here's a lace pocket. It has these printables, some journaling cards, a pretty tag that has vintage doily, and a little cluster here, some stenciling on these pages, more stenciling, some little cluster with eyelash, sparkly blue eyelash yarn. Reminds me of ice. Doily, pretty printable. And this is a piece of a vintage dresser scarf or something like that, doily. Here's 2 journal cards. Now these black and white images, I can't remember who I got them from now. I have to put that down in the description. I'll have to look that up real quick. I forgot. Besides her kit, and she has pretty vintage people in it too, these black and white or sepia photos that I use throughout this journal are from someone else, and I forgot to look. I'm so absent-minded lately. But I love how this came out. So pretty. Some cluster there. It says Winter Wonderland. And a little journaling spot here in this bag. Cluster. More stenciling. I love how the polka dot stenciling looks like snowballs. Here's a little round cluster that I used my punch out, you know, my paper punch, a 3-inch, I think, or 3.5-inch circle, and made this little tuck spot. And these come out too, these little teeny tickets and little teeny flashcards. So cute. I think these are from the Journal Studio. More papers to write on. Another pretty printable. CD paper cover. And it flips up so you can still put more stuff here. And also the journaling card comes out of there. Here's the next page. 2 more journal cards. Little snowman, vintage photo. Here I made a pocket out of music paper and put these pieces of ephemera in there. Little blue snowflake. These are from Carrie the Crafter too. And they're backed in blue cardstock. Some more little vintage scrappy laces. Little cluster here with a number from the vintage, the Junk Journal Studio. Her little blue tickets and numbers. It's pretty printable. Some more journaling cards. A little flash card that says Frost. Some blue copy paper. Here's another journaling card and a pretty tag. More coffee dyeing and stenciling. And here's the bag. This is from the printable journaling card. 2 more. And I made this cluster out of scraps. I love making these clusters out of just scraps. So cute. Pretty printable. Lined paper, blue copy paper. Then I put this envelope, coffee dyed window envelope. And there's some journaling cards in there. Okay, now why don't you want to go back in? Okay. Paper, you can write on all of this. Here's a little tuck spot I made out of scraps again. Here's a pretty envelope that's been coffee dyed. I made a big stamp out of an image. And it has just some note cards, little Rolodex card and a vintage image. Back. And more of the printable pages. They're printed on cardstock. Doily, more stenciling, more writing space, more printable. And then we're at the end, and this is the tuck spot made out of the tablecloth. And you have a journal card. And this pretty journal card that I made out of a file folder type divider thing. You can write on the back, and it has a little secret pocket behind the picture here, and it also has more writing space there. And got this little garment pin with a tag and these little dangly laces and sparkly threads. And that is it. That is the journal. I love how it came out. And if you're interested in purchasing this journal, it will be in my Etsy shop. And I will put the link below. Thanks for watching.